And it's live.
Woo!
I always forget to turn down the fucking music before we go live. Hey,
hello, everyone.
Vaughan has a lovely new webcam.
I do
He's
have
just
a
sorting
lovely
out
new
the
webcam.
Discord notification, and we're going to get into this.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was in quite a rush to set it up, so at the moment you can only see part of me, part of Danny, and part of Goku. I haven't got it in a good place.
It looks like it's centrally focused, like on your t-shirt. Like if you look at, like it's like this.
I can. Oh, I don't know. Should I touch it?
I mean, I haven't.
Oh.
Depending who you talk to, I've got a cool t-shirt as Nirvana.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Is that better? I'm like,
you're like well junked over to the side.
yeah, I don't know. Oh, hang on.
Live your life, man.
Is
It's
that?
fine.
Oh God, is that better?
Just zoom in on your dick now. That's back to where
That's
you had
it.
it.
Is it? Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh well. All right. Well, that'll do.
That'll do. It's fine. People aren't here to look at
calibrate
us.
later.
We're here to play. We're here to play the GD game.
I forgot to put the shout out on the Discord. Bear with me, people. Hang on.
It's all right. We'll bear with you. As Emma says, "There's a picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see was shadows." Do you think it was Gant murdering Marshall?
I mean, yeah.
I think this dark guy's a scapegoat.
I think Gant was in the room.
Right. What, just didn't
Maybe
stop
talking
it, or?
to Marshall, maybe doing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And like, maybe Emma hasn't seen him. Well, no shit. Emma went there, didn't she? She was waiting there.
She was in the room.
The only thing, you know what's got me sussed, right?
Right.
The suit of armor. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I'm thinking
You
like,
can't get off that fucking suit of armor. It's nothing.
Was Gant just hiding in it, just waiting? Like, I don't know, man.
So. That'd be so fucking funny if he was.
It's freaking me out, man. I don't like it. It's not. Nah.
After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind.
Horrifying.
Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw. Woo! Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall.
The
The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Come on, Edgeworth. We've got to work together. Emma's picture. Alright. I won't read these out. We've already heard them. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. Hold it!
Did you draw this picture right after the incident?
I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first, I was in such a state of shock that I couldn't do anything.
During that time, the investigation team was reorganized. Detective Goodman was placed in charge, under the direction of Damon Gant and Lana Skye.
2 or 3 days later.
Oh, great vegetables. Hey, Ellie, how's it going?
4 months. Oh, thank you very much, Ellie.
What is
Very
up, my
generous.
homies? Not much. What is up with you, our homette? Is that a thing? Great vegetables. Thanks
Great
so much for the
vegetables,
host.
thank you. The memory should still have been fresh in her mind. Excuse me, witness. But can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black?
The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see was shadows.
Oh.
Not much is guaning, thank you very kindly. How do you do, fellow children?
So the time you didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had to come to your rescue.
No, I couldn't see him clearly.
Oh shit, have we just been guessing?
The lightning was so bright, and I was knocked to the floor.
You were knocked to the floor?
Doc had a tight grip on me, and when Mr. Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. I turned around, and that's when the lightning flashed.
See, that's just Kazuya, fam. That's
Yes,
that hair.
this wasn't Doc. It was a Yakuza
It's
member.
Kazuya, man. He climbed back up the mountain, kicked Hiachi's ass, and was like, right, I'm gonna kill This
Oh,
dude.
I'm gonna kill this little girl.
Poor Emma. I'm just glad she wasn't hurt.
What happened after the lightning flashed? When you say the lightning flashed, you sounded like Djibouti dance.
Djibouti.
After that, I must have fainted. Hold it! How do you know you fainted?
You mean
Give me
you
answers.
didn't see the actual murder take place?
No. Oh, I'm sorry.
The flash of lightning only drove off the darkness for a split second. Not only that, but the trauma of the situation understandably caused the witness to faint. Do you really need to torture this girl any further? Hey, Don 66!
What?
Yeah, Don?
Hey, Dad. Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. I mean, we are cross-examining a child to the point of tears, but never mind.
She hasn't cried yet! We keep going!
Exactly
Hold
what I
it.
saw in that instant.
Was it? Bitch!
Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw?
Of course, this is the exact scene.
It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives?
That's leading the witness. Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright?
No, of course not. You know, I better watch out or you might find some way to cut my salary.
I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives, so I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me.
Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture? Huh? Oh, well... That's strange.
Just like my cum last night, Phoenix. Spit it out. What?
She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind.
I'm joking. You would never spit.
And yet, there's clearly a contradiction here.
Yes.
Is there?
As you can see, according to the court records, Marshall
was
was
stabbed
stabbed with a knife. Where here we can clearly see it's a ruler.
One of those wooden ones, they're nasty.
That's one of those shatterproof
It
ones
does
that shattered
say-
as soon as you smacked it against anything.
In the autopsy, he was stabbed... Was it in the back?
That's Goodman's autopsy. Neil's autopsy.
Stabbed in the back.
Single stab wound piercing the heart lung. Died from blood loss is under 10 minutes. Weapon was found in wound with missing tip. Cause of death, single stab wound piercing the heart/lung. Wait, stabbed in the back. Ah, died from punctured heart and lung.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking the contradiction is, because he's like that, and it'd be quite difficult
And
to
the guy's
kind of
facing him.
lunge over someone
Just
to go
the-
in the back.
The fully extended arm shank behind.
You know, it'd be like, yeah, it'd be quite difficult to do, whereas if you're like that, I guess you'd go from the front, wouldn't you? Be like,
Exactly. So should we present the autopsy to this?
Yes. I think that's the only logical thing we can do, isn't it?
It is only logical, Kirk. They'll kill us both.
Oh, the music's
Music
changed.
stopped.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture... Oh no, you can actually see what I'm holding now. No.
What is it? Zoom in hands.
It's an A4 banner.
Nice.
There is paper in it, but that's fine.
Just hundreds of drawings of boobs.
No.
When I get bored, I doodle boobs. Don't judge. Jesus. God.
But this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? Oh, I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us.
Yeah, for once.
What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report? Well, I mean...
Just that? Because it's his front facing?
Yeah, I mean, the victim...
Look, there's two little red dots just glowing there, being like, if you fuck this up, boy. Yeah, just the front?
Yeah. I think it's this part here. Oh, no. I don't see what's so strange about that. That's because the drawing stinks!
This drawing fucking sucks! Was it done by a 12-year-old?
Mr. Wright, how could you?
The act of making an innocent girl cry should warrant the death penalty.
I think it's the arm. I think that's probably what they're... I guess it means I shouldn't... Yes, well, so long as the defense has learned his lesson. Better take another look at the Osa's report in this picture. Yeah, I think...
Oh.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be fast... Oh, okay, right, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I think where the weapon is...
Or this arm?
I'd say point to the hand with the weapon.
This one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
The contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding.
It's obviously a ruler.
If you look closer, you can see its tip is broken. Really? That's just square. Oh shit, have we got it wrong again? Even I don't have to look closer to see that, Mr. Wright.
But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too.
But in the autopsy, it says the tip was found in him.
Yes.
So how could...
The tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma. You fucking idiot.
And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken! Okay, we had it totally wrong. We thought it was just the angle of attack, but it's actually that the knife looks already broken. I mean, that looks like a square on a piece of paper, but apparently it's a broken knife.
We stumbled into it, Vaughn. It's okay.
Yes, we did, yeah.
Stumbling into success. Shoot for the moon and... No!
What's the meaning of this?
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand.
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. Idiot. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there, could it? That's right, but what does this mean?
Objection again! The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken.
Objection! That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered it correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time, but she was sure she remembered correctly.
But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation.
It was fucking planted.
Have you forgotten already? About a little something called falsified evidence?
Oh, you're treading on thin ice, right?
It's a good thing I can swim. All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility.
You can't deny the possibility. No. Ugh.
Accidental victories, damn right. They're the best kind.
That's how we do.
Hold up.
Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll land among the stars.
Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted? Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story, there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The bat really well.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon.
Dun dun dun!
There must have been another broken knife.
What? Another one? What are the chances of there being 2 broken knives?
Quite high, actually. It's not that hard to... Anyway.
Another broken knife beside Joe Dark's.
It's the fucking halberd that goes on the statue. It goes on the fucking thing. He killed him with it. There is another one.
If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
Mr. Wright?
In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife. I assume, then, that you have some information about this other broken knife? If so, please feel free to enlighten us.
Why is he always on our fucking case? We always get it right, and he's always like, well, fucking prove it, bitch.
It's like we gotta fucking prove shit in a court of law. It's mad.
What is
the
this?
murder weapon
He
was
believes
already
everyone
broken prior
else.
to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yes! The missing part of the trophy!
halberd.
Get the
Halberd,
fucking
mate.
thing!
Yep. We haven't got evidence for the halberd, so I think just this.
Yeah, I think it's that, yeah.
And if anything's broken here, it's you.
Huh? I'm sure this must be all very amusing to you, Mr. Wright.
No.
But may I remind you that the fate of Miss Lana Sky hangs in the balance? What? That was it, though!
That was it, though.
Sorry, please give me another chance. Oh shit, the murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Oh, okay, it was, let's just double check everything we got.
Oh, the murder weapon. It was already broken. Wait.
I mean, there is a screwdriver, but I don't think it was that. Oh yeah, it might have been the pot, because he smashed it?
Yeah, because it was broken and he hid that bit of evidence.
Yeah.
Fuck it. But that's not a broken knife. It's not a No, it's not a oh. They said it's got to be another broken knife. Fuck. Why did we do that?
Oh, should we drop a save?
Oh, we're already at the present screen, mate. I can't save it.
Oh shit. Oh damn.
We've got one more mistake.
Hang on. Oh, the photo.
Yeah, is it this photo?
Yeah, use the photo. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Because that you can point to the answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Yes.
That's why we were going with the past. Sorry.
I mean, fucking the shield should have counted though. Like, fucking hell.
Your dad said if they got a dog in the courtroom. At the moment, Don. So I've got Pippin, and my mum's got a German Shepherd called Tegan, and my sister's around with her 2 Malamutes as well. So there's 4 dogs just running around the house. So
Mate,
any barking in the background.
Who let the dogs in? Sam did. Right here inside this picture. Look at it. So, I mean, that would hurt if you were stabbed with that. It doesn't look very sharp.
This is a picture of the award. What
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's the broken murder weapon.
Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding.
That's a broken knife.
As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Order! Neil Marshall was awarded King Prosecutor that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
Oh, what the fuck? Weather report just popped up for some reason. What the fuck? But that can't be.
Oh, and why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
Beautiful bastard. Because if the King of Prosecutors Award knife was the murder weapon, then the murder and the victim would be reversed.
What do you mean?
Listen up, you spiky-haired twink. This man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Oh. Oh! Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit,
But
Daddy.
the prosecutor was the one who actually died.
You're right. What you didn't notice from this picture, he was so bad at stabbing, he somehow stabbed himself.
That's true. What's going on here?
It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions.
Is it going to be Gant?
Wait, I remember now. I remember everything conveniently.
Oh, how convenient. Yeah, the witness.
Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it?
can you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list. The one with that picture scribbled on the back.
I knew it. This picture, I'm the one who drew it.
What?
You drew that?
That's right. I created the Blue Badger mascot for the police. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture.
I don't. What is it?
All this time I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me.
Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness's testimony. Would you please tell us what you've recalled, Miss Skye?
Yes, Your Honor.
First the knife mix-up, and now the blue badger?
Blue badgers. Famous for sniffing badgers.
This should be interesting.
Emma's recollection. Oh, no, I want to hit options, thank you. We got like no life left.
I panicked and rushed towards both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then, there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the Blue Badger. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
It's the pot,
Is it
because
a
it's
pot?
like the same. The handles and the top, I think, make the same sort of shape. Maybe.
Are you on glue?
Oh, maybe
Look
not.
at this fucking pot. Look at it. Hang on.
Because there's the blue badger's head.
Look at this wholesome motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look at this great little guy. Look at him. He's perfect.
So yeah.
Look at this. Look at this fucking pot. How is this the blue badger?
I was like, if it was like the other way round, maybe it would be like, because they're the ears and they're the top bit, but no, I don't think so.
Can't see it, boy. Oh, I kind of. Because this. No, I see where you're going. This shape.
Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, if it's like a.
Yeah, if it was like this way round, maybe? Or
maybe.
like this? Okay, we'll keep that in the mind, Palace. Try impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year.
That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago.
Thanks, Phoenix. I couldn't put that together myself. Crazy. Stop. Please, don't pursue this any further.
Lana! How many stands is there in this courtroom? Well, what's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defender's chair.
But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that? Chief Prosecutor Skye? We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back.
Silence! The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant. Oh, shit. It seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter. The armored core. Yeah, that game slaps!
Sorry. So the man raises his knife. Hold it.
When you say that man, I assume you refer to Joe Dark.
Yes, at least I think it was him.
You think?
Oh, I could really see were shadows.
The power outage. Fuck you.
Sorry.
The power outage that immediately. It's even Edgeworth on the screen, man. The power outage that immediately preceded the incident is also documented in the prosecutor's office reports. Sorry, I need to take off my hoodie.
So then you...
I panicked and rushed towards both of them.
Hold it! You never said that before, bitch.
Why would you do something so dangerous? That does
No,
seem quite bold.
I'm a fucking lunatic, man.
Oh no, oh god, I've knocked my camera, hang on.
Oh, you fucked it. That was actually a better angle.
Was it? Oh god, hang on.
What else could I have done? He was about to stab Mr. Marshall.
There we go, let's try that. She seems convinced that Doc was the one holding the knife.
But as we've just theorized, Mr. Marshall was the one holding the knife.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. Shit. When that dark guy got knocked me down, all I could think was, I've got to help that other person.
I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Hold it!
What do you mean, you think?
It all happened so fast, and I was in shock. I remember everything clearly. Don't fucking blame me. What I did, it's all kind of a blur.
Miss Skye was almost killed before she was witness to a murder about to take place. With so much happening in a matter of seconds, a little disorientation is only natural.
I saw the man about to stab the other person, who I thought was Mr. Marshall. I knew I had to stop the man with the knife.
What you did was very brave, young girl. So then what happened next?
Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. Hold it! How the fuck did you see the blue badger?
Are you sure about this?
Of course. See? I even drew a picture of him. Here.
Is it like Chief Gant in a hat or something? Like, I don't know.
It's not your suit of armor, is it? No.
You never know. Just something, I don't know, just... It's weird, man. It's just like the handles and the shape of it, just... And the cock hole at the bottom, I don't know.
Be Vaughn. This be his cockhole. Be me. This be my cockhole. Superior genes. You decide. Right, I can't. No, it's too floppy. Look at it. It's like whooped. What is it? What is it?
It must be someone in a hat. Like who was watching, maybe.
Oh, damn it. Can we flip it upside down? Right, hang on. I'm about to go.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, wait.
I have the 9 PM preview decision. Mechanic Resurrection. Jason Statham, or The Last Samurai. Oh, I feel like The Last Samurai isn't really a casual midweek watch. It's quite a brutal film. But it is a very good film.
Are you ready for some next level detective work?
Oh my god, what are you doing, you sick fuck? Can you rotate it from the ship snipping tool? I don't think you can you? I think you have to copy and paste it into Paint.
Okay. Next level tools. Here we go.
Oh, you're going to... Mate, man doesn't go to Paint. Man goes to fucking... Oh.
Here we go.
This is like when they enhance on CSI. Oh! You see?
Ooh! What is it? I don't know.
That's... I mean, do we have any witnesses that wear a weird hat like that? Like any of the people that we're currently, thinking about? Hmm.
Meekins. Oh my god, it was Meekins all along.
Maybe Marshall's cowboy hat, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It's always I don't like it.
Meekins has got this symbol on it. That must just be like a police symbol or something.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Thing is, didn't Gumshoe design the Blue Badger?
Yeah,
or did
he
he just
did.
make him?
Oh. I think he designed him.
If you look at it in the evidence bit, I think it says.
God damn it, what is it? What is it? You stuck, Pippin? I was allegedly dancing the evidence room at the time of the murder of the PD. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it doesn't actually give us any more information about it.
That's definitely him though. Like that is him. Like that exact same face, but
yeah,
the inspiration must have come from something.
From something, yeah. Whoever. Shit, do we have to call? Oh, do you think we have to call Gumshoe to the stand?
Yeah, because it must have been something in Gant's office. Maybe like something. I don't know that he had or. Because we've still got that cloth with her handprint on it, don't we?
Sorry, I was just looking at my Photopedia. It was just like, I saw remove ads for $10, and I was like, you know what, I use Photopea quite a lot, so I don't mind that. I'll give them $10, they're doing good work. But then I reread, remove ads for 3 months for $10. I was like, no, I'll just stick with the ads. You'll make more money off of me with the ads. Of course, see, I even drew a picture of him here. But it was the chief of detectives who thought up this hideous beast. Yeah, okay, you're right. And that was just this year. The Blue Badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable.
I know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging feeling I'd seen him somewhere before. Now I finally remember.
Oh, brother, just when you thought that thing had caused enough commotion. Tell us, where in the room did you see him dancing?
He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure his shadow. Hold it!
So, he must have been outside or like on the window? His shadow?
Yeah, because he wanted to get stained glass, but then he couldn't because it would ruin the view. He saw something through the window. I don't know, man.
So you mean you didn't actually see his face with its winning smile and all?
Mm-hmm. He is a winning smile. Look at him. Why would anyone slap the Blue Badger? He's so cute.
That's right. I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns.
This is pointless. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. Well, the hard evidence is there. She drew it. She drew it 2 years ago. Like, the witness must be mistaken.
That may well be. But what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she did.
Oh, and I suppose you have an explanation? If so, by all means, please tell us what this shadow really was.
What was Emma saw when the lightning flashed? Who is this Blue Badger, really? Oh, let's look at the evidence. Good call.
Sorry, boys and girls, but we don't have that much. My initial thought is to go, I might just know, and then just throw the pot.
Let's look at the evidence.
Okay.
Let's just have a gander.
Right, anything there you want to look at?
No.
Anything there you want to look at? I'm not rushing you, I'm just page by page.
No.
Okay, final page. Because we know it's in the room. See, I'm thinking maybe the lightning flashing cast a shadow of some kind, but that's only going on like the pot being the thing. Because we've still got this. It's got Emma Sky's handprints on it.
Yeah. And look at the profiles of the people again, just so I can...
Yeah. Right, definitely not. Definitely not. So this is just them being able to cast a shadow. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Maybe with a cowboy hat, but
Maybe. Unfortunately, definitely not. Like, even though he's got these wispies, he hasn't got 3 of them. Definitely not. Definitely not. Maybe? And...
yeah. I don't know, maybe... I mean, throw a bone to the pot, man. That's so most... Who hasn't even been dreamt up whenever drew this picture? Yet she's certain she saw its shadow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the defense's belief that on that fateful day 2 years ago... Oh, this has got a lot of writing on it now.
Hell yeah.
There indeed was something that looks similar to the Blue Badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room.
Oh, all the evidence is present, isn't it? So that counts.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright!
In this room? Very well, Mr. Wright. What is that? What is it that the witness saw in that instant? Please show us this mysterious Blue Badger lookalike. Oh, God. The mysterious Blue Badger was, in fact, this!
I mean...
Oh my God, was I right?
I
No
mean-
fucking way. No fucking way. But that's... what exactly is that? I believe it's some sort of jar.
But Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the Blue
shit.
Badger.
Ah, God.
Wait.
Indeed, it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint? Oh,
Mate,
shit.
mate,
Our
think about it.
viewpoint? Oh, fucking big brain! I've got to show them the angle. Ah, like, that's... Oh! Oh, And then... Yeah, like that.
Oh, fuck, okay, this is really hard to do.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. There we go. Is that it?
I'd go, yeah, like that. Yeah, oh, so up. Yeah, like, yeah, just yeah, maybe so like it's got ears.
Oh, yeah, and then this bit's that's the top bubbly bit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Oh, this isn't right. I've got to make it look more like the badger. Oh God, no.
Allow me to remind the defense, this case hinges on the witness's drawing. If Mr. Wright can't match the shape the witness drew, we cannot accept his claim.
I've got to find just the right angle. Maybe I should rotate it vertically a bit more, or horizontally. Oh, that doesn't help!
Ah, Mr. Wright, look at that!
Goes in the correct hand to look at this.
Let's just go vertical. Right, so obviously these curve this way with bubbles on the end. So either way, it's going to be like this way round. See, I thought that was a good... Oh, fuck. Oh, this is so fucking hard. Oh, wait, hang on.
You can use the
Rotate
keyboard.
left. Yeah, rotate left, rotate right. Oh, what is this? HNMB? HNMB. Right, okay, cool. Hang on, I kind of...
Bullshit!
Okay, that's up, down, left, right. And then oh, no!
No!
That's E!
Oh, no!
Shit. I don't think this uses lives up. Yeah, it doesn't. Nah, it's like you've got the right piece of evidence, but this is a tricky bitch. Right, okay, what is it? Q and R. Don't press E, Sam, you fucking numpty. Alright.
Yeah,
See, I
that
kind of...
maybe?
It's just the top bubble.
I think literally it just upside down. Oh. And then turn to the other way, so the middle one is in, like... Oh, no. No. Because I think that's a broken handle, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you maybe the other way?
Oh,
Yeah, oh, I mean...
See, this is what I'm trying to get to make it like a triangle with a bobble on top. You see?
I think it just being laid down like that is just... I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh! Well, is this a miracle or what? Oh,
I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, because see what I mean? It's like there's the triangle and there's the bobble on top.
Oh yeah, no one can possibly deny this jar's resemblance to the blue badger.
The blue badger! No. It can't be! Everyone shut the fuck up!
Order! The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this.
Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. Oh, blue badger, because he has a blue badge. Yeah, the boys. It's a police mascot, so it's the boys in blue.
Yeah.
And the blue badger. Yeah, it's because they got a badge.
Badger and badger.
It's a very American cop thing, even though it's set in Japan. What's your point? Even though this is set in America.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it was originally set in America, but it was localized from a Japanese game. So the badger thing was just actually a jar? That doesn't change anything. Fucking changes everything, you whore.
I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything.
Indeed. Very well then, please tell us. What's different now that we know this witness saw the jar?
Be the murderer, wouldn't it? Because there's another person. Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar? Where? The location of the jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gant.
But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself.
Yes, and it's these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office.
Oh, Ali was like, this whole time I was like, that's not a fucking badger.
It happened on the other side of the room, in Chief Gant's office.
Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body? From Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office, which are the same office, so by that you mean you move them from one side of the open room to the other side of the open room?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay. Why would he do that? There's no reason.
Exactly.
Nani?
If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason. Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright?
NANI?
Nutty! I finally figured it out. So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent the jar flying? That would have to been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall? Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit?
The armor?
Ah!
The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous-looking sword.
Mate, the fucking
knew it,
sussy
Sam.
bucker armor
I
is...
fucking knew it, man.
It's actually a thing!
Yes. And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall, wielding the King of Prosecutors Trophy.
No. Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking.
Yes. There is another possibility of what actually transpired in that room. Another possibility? Of course the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless... I don't know if I can go through with this. Mr. Wright, what's the matter?
Well, I'm about to accuse the fucking chief of police of dirty work, and my career's gonna be over if I'm wrong, so I'm kinda, you know. If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Skye knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall, Emma killed him.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Is that manslaughter? That's accidental, isn't it?
Yes.
You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me?
I'm going for the bald head, big chin, and stubble, and Jessica Alba flops her dick out.
The murderous gravity.
I didn't murder him. The bullet did. I never imagined her testimony would lead to this.
So it was the witness who took the victim's life. And then proved so with her own testimony. Damn, Phoenix. This is unprecedented.
Damn, Phoenix, you cold. So this is why she's not in any future games, because that bitch in prison. Oh, she's been taken away. What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Miss Skye, but given the circumstances...
Joe Dark murdered the prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try and pin the crime on her? Imagine that coming from you. Ah, gotcha. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it?
So wait, is Chief Gant innocent then?
I was like, yeah, it's maybe. Jesus. I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have to prove. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall? Killed.
Evidence?
I'm willing to bet you don't.
Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony. I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead.
Oh? We certainly can't get dead people to testify. Yet.
The murder is gravity. Not that pesky law of physics again. It's all relative. Extreme science.
This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning.
Touché, Miss Skye. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility.
You mean there's still another possibility? Another one.
My favorite. My favorite things in this game is when someone points something out and they're like, "Right, Phoenix?" And he's like, in his inner monologue, he's like, "What the hell are they talking about?" That's right. Maybe.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
I mean, the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life.
Say what?
If this is kanji, I can't read it. Okay. In one manner or another. That's impossible.
Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist? I've got to think back to the court record. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind. Check the evidence. Yeah, I mean, we can have a look. If I said it was dark matter, is that racist?
I don't think so. As long as it is dark matter.
Yeah. Piece of cloth.
Bears Emma Sky's prints, but that's not a message.
No.
List of evidence. That's not a message. That's just what Emma wrote.
That's what Emma wrote.
Stabbed in the back, died from a punctured heart, and knife tipped assessment. Died from blood loss in under 10 minutes. Weapon found in wound was missing the tip. So did he plant the knife tip in himself?
No, so that's why the suit... Well, I don't know, actually.
The broken tip was found in the victim's body, belonged to murderer Joe Dark. Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth's brought back to his office by Gant's request. Okay, that's something completely different. Half-print document dated 21st of the night. That's way too far away. That's a bloody shoe. That's a bloody shoe! Parking lot floor plans.
Well, that's
Fuck.
It's murder, isn't it?
Record of parking, prosecutors it's completely unjustified. It's file for the Joe Dark killing solved 2 years ago. Case closed. Joe Dark, crime, serial murder, death. Victims. Head prosecutor. Head investigator. Nothing left there. Fuck.
The cloth, maybe?
I found the chief.
Because like, is that Neil Marshall's? Another cloth. The print belongs to him. I think I'll keep this information to myself. Oh, okay. Oh, as in, yeah, because not telling her. But it's like, does that looks cowboy-y?
That looks pretty yee-haw, partner.
And just look at the pot again, like the blood stains on it. Must be blood trace from 2 years ago. It's found the Chief Gant's office still has loans remaining on it.
Oh wait, hang on a second.
Yeah, I mean...
Hang on a second. We're going detective mode again.
Oh shit.
I have a real dumb idea.
Are you gonna flip it upside down, see if it spells out a letter or something?
I wasn't going to, but...
Whoa! That looks like a V.
Looks like a V. That looks like a snowman smiley face.
Oh.
I was actually thinking a good old
connecting the dots.
dot to dot. Okay, this is what we're working with. Can anybody see anything from this?
Oh,
shit!
I mean that does look like a V, but
for Vendetta. Okay, let's get rid of these. Right, let's play around on a new layer. Let's do this proper style, because now we can. Oh, yeah, because now we can shift this around it. Okay. Right. So maybe this is a loop. No.
That looks like the Virgin Atlantic logo. The murderer is Richard Branson. That's why he wants to run off to space.
Who do we know that's got a V? Hang on.
We can have a look at the...
What else can we do? A V, a real backwards 7, a backwards L.
I think the V is something.
So
what names have we got?
yeah, that's what we'll go look at. Go.
It's a tick.
Okay, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, Emma Sky, Lana Sky, Angel Starr, Marshall, Damon Gant, Bruce Goodman, Mike Meekins, Joe Dark.
I don't think there's any V's
And then
in there.
there's no V's. Are there any? Can we make this say Gant, for God's sake?
No.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, what? Looks like an A?
Hang on one picking minute.
Oh, mate.
It was Gant!
I mean, that's... like, I mean, it's
no.
a stretch.
It's a fucking stretch.
But I think the A is definitely there.
Well, if we go based on the A, Miles, no A. Neil Marshall. There is an A in Marshall, but it's very long. Gumshoe's not a thing. Emma?
No, you wouldn't start with the third letter, would you?
Unless...
but that might be an incomplete M.
Might be. So we could go like this.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, maybe.
Oh! Let me do that better. Let me do that better for the views. Right, okay. See, dot to dot.
Yeah, okay.
And here to here to here. Down to here.
And then an A. Oh.
Is it?
I mean, it's a stretch, but it...
It's a tasty...
In theory, because obviously this is from 2 years ago, so maybe they've wiped it off. Oh my god. Hey, whoa, hang on a second.
Lana? Whoa,
maybe Emma didn't pass out, right? Maybe she tried to wipe that shit off, and that's why her cloth's got the handprint on it. Maybe she's fucking evil.
Maybe she's a fucking psychopath.
Maybe Chief Gant's a cool dude. I don't know.
He's just got the Rinnin gun, man. It freaks me out.
He's just got the Rinnin gun. Oh, I mean, oh shit, we can't save it, can we? Can we save it?
We absolutely can.
He does have the Rinnin gun, so I mean, he does have the forefather of ninjutsu.
All right,
eyes, but
I'm gonna. I love Naruto, man. I need to rewatch it. It's so fucking.
So,
goofy.
Sasuke, you've got the most powerful eyes from the Uchiha clan, and the fucking OG eyes of the Rinnegan, and it's like, oh cool, am I gonna do stuff? Not really. Still gonna lose to Naruto, because you know he's got that 9 tails energy, but it's fine, it's fine. You know.
You may have learned 5 different power-up forms, but our boy Naruto learned 10. So
does it? Yeah. Does
I'm gonna say it's in the evidence.
Handprint. Oh.
I'm gonna say it. Does it match the handprint? Oh fuck! It's already in that position. Fuck. Okay, hang on.
What, as in...
We can't really get a clear view of the handprint.
So we know that's got Emma's fingerprints on it, but we don't know what it's exactly from.
Oh no, hang on, Photop's trying to make me pay for shit. Go away, Photop. But, like, I could take a screenshot of this hand and put it up to the blood smear. But no, it's too deliberate to be a hand smear, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's this tick that makes it. That's a deliberate shwit.
Yeah.
Alright, fuck it. No, that's enough display capture.
We're going with the pot. We're going with the pot.
Going with the pot. Okay. In our possession. Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer? Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There is only one thing we seek. The truth.
Damn right, Edgy.
No matter how painful it may be.
Now then, Mr. Wright. Please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased.
Right, I'm going all in.
This is the message left by the deceased. This is that blue badger from before, right?
Fuck. Gant's not a bad guy. He was just helping Lana cover up the fact that his sister murdered him.
Oh, do you reckon?
I reckon Gant's not actually a bad guy at all. I think he's just... That's why he had the... No. That's why he had those pieces of evidence locked up in his safe.
Why wouldn't you just throw them away, though? Why would you keep them in the office? That makes no sense.
But then why did Goodman have to die?
Did Goodman find out? Because obviously Goodman, they all lost their jobs, the detectives, didn't they? Because of the forging of the evidence.
Yeah, yeah.
But they only forged
Except
evidence
Goodman.
to cover up this murder.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to place it on Joe Dark so badly that they forged evidence. So Goodman's like, well, holy shit, I lost... Well, Goodman didn't lose his job, but maybe he found out. He's Goodman
Goodman
for the
didn't...
greater good.
Goodman didn't lose his job straight away.
Yeah.
As to not make it suspicious, but he might have found out later, like you said, later along the lines, and then fuck, let's just get to it, otherwise we're never going to finish this game.
Man. Shit.
Oh, is he going to just speak the killer's name? If that thing could, I'm sure it would, you sarky boo.
Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. A message was left here, on the surface of this jar. What do you mean? If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on the jar.
Looks like someone wiped the blood away. It wasn't me.
Yes, but notice. For some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away. Yes, there's a line here drawn in blood.
So what? I think the judge is having a great time with this.
Yeah, man.
This is a great thing, So what you're saying is these dots were once lines?
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message.
One that someone apparently wiped away. But blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed direction.
Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points, and the victim's message will become apparent.
No.
Oh, so we did that in Photoshop thingy. Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us? Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal us the answer.
Dust to make letters.
There's only one thing the victim would have written, given the circumstances. His murderer's name. So it's like...
Oh god, this is fucking hard. Okay, it doesn't want us to do that anymore. Mate.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Already fucking busted it in Photoshop, bro.
It's a defense attorney's duty to prove their client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this! Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Emma. So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
Oh, fuck. I don't feel so good.
Mr. Stark.
Of all people.
But she's a minor. She can't be charged for murder.
Manslaughter, wouldn't it? She may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life was Emma Skye.
You telling me Gant's... Oh, ha! Seaworthy! Can't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, shit.
Here he is. Chief Gant. Do you understand the implications of what you've done? What are you talking about? 2 years ago, Joe Drake was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in that case, were you not? Ah. Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death.
Uh-oh.
Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction.
But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable.
I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know? We aren't defenders of justice.
What?
We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. Even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery, ultimately the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Ugh. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
What's going on at the prosecutor's office?
They might have
said it is a murder. Oh, shit.
How could they be?
Order! 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 The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows. Oh, snap.
To be continued! It keeps going!
It just keeps going. It keeps going, fam.
Yeah, we gotta save our progress.
I mean, fuck, so like, Gant was just creepy. He wasn't, oh, fuck.
Well, no, he covered up everything.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Oh. But for the greater good.
For the greater good.
It's just an accident. No murders round here.
Great bushy beard.
Fucking bites.
Fucking bites.
Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours.
No, I'm not interrupting anything, pals. I mean... Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later.
Oh, Gumshoe, come back now.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? You've got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run around all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
You're not a detective anymore, Gumshoe.
I take it Lana's having you run errands again. Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial. Wow, is that evidence law for children? Evidence law? I just was talking about this just the other day.
Well, what? Well, no, they bring to the police department. Oh, is that right, Mr. Wright? I'm a murderer.
It seems so.
I killed a man. I shanked him in the back.
Damn it, Emma. You're cold.
The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message. A message? She said, if you're planning to take him on, you're going to need this book.
Oh.
Him? I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read.
2 rules of evidence law. Okay.
Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though.
Ha! That's what you think. It's the final space. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
Okay.
So this proves that everything presented in that trial would have had the go-ahead from the police department.
Oh yeah.
Ali said, "Well, then the term innocent was innocent was a loose term for a known serial killer."
Yeah, so the police department would have checked the evidence that was given to Edgeworth.
Yeah, so Edgeworth
So
would
it's not
have
his
presented it. Yeah, Edgeworth would
Yeah.
have presented it, but it would have had to have the okay by the police department.
And he is the chief of the police.
Scar.
All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, detective. Oh.
Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat? Despite all these allegations being thrown at me? My coy little smile.
Mr. Edgeworth!
It gets me hard. Rock hard! Sorry, the real trial today hasn't begun yet.
What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been about all ruined within this forged evidence you are unaware of. Emma Skye found out she's unwittingly caused a man's death.
Update from Vaughn's dad, he's having coffee and shortbread.
Oh, lit.
Fuck yeah. I've already drunk my coffee.
And now you're telling me you want to do more. You've got to be kidding me, pal.
I would kill for some shortbread though.
You're missing the point, detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman.
Nani?
She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there.
Gant!
Oh, so Gant did that one.
Yay!
We're thinking Gant did Goodman. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
still right. Okay, you know what? I forgot about that one. So it's good. Sad for Goodman, but good for us.
Good for us.
What?
Ali agrees, coffee and shortbread sounds good. So good right now.
And we're going to expose him. No matter what it takes. This case hurt too many people. It's time to bring an end to it. So, right, so we reckon, so what we're thinking
Yep.
is Goodman figured out Emma killed Marshall
Yep.
and figured out Gant helped Lana cover it up,
Yep.
and he was like, that's wrong because you used forged evidence in the Joe Dark trial to cover this up, which got my colleagues the sack, so I'm going to dob you in. And then Chief Gant was like, hold on there, brother, and then just killed him, and then told Lana Skye to take the heat for it.
Yep.
So this case from 2 years ago was wrapped up because
Yeah.
everyone who had anything to do with it is either at the police department or dead, and then
Or
it'd be
blackmail.
such a shock that she stabbed Goodman that it would just go straight through, because obviously it was such blatant evidence because there's people that saw her do the stabbing in the car park. Right, okay. For all those desserts from cookies and cones, just looking at them in shame. Chief Gant is Hulk Hogan. I mean, I don't know, I just felt like doing Hulk Hogan there. I don't know why I did. It's a bit... Court will now, I should do the judge as Hulk Hogan, but court will now reconvene, brother, for the trial of Miss Lana Skye.
if your throat feels up to it, do you want to take over Gant as Hulk Hogan? It's such a good voice.
Oh, okay, I might be able to. Mr. Edgeworth, I'll see what I can do.
Yes, Your Honor.
The inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
So I want to get in trouble at work. There we go. Yes, well...
Who fucked up this order? Me!
Yeah,
Fuck you!
It's like, this isn't finished yet. It's like, well, yeah, you know, don't do overtime.
The Edgeworth
Normally-
bow. How to disrespect people at work? Give them the Edgeworth bow. Just...
I don't do overtime because I'm salaried. Normally, this is where the prosecution calls for the witness. But, this isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have,
Struck a bargain?
What?
You think I may have manipulated the witnesses?
I didn't say that. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking and,
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
A solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
What? But there's no precedent for what you're proposing.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial.
Hell yeah.
Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. Then it's settled. The defense may now call forth the next witness.
I suppose. Fuck it. I don't know. Ali said, I'm going to do that to customers. The next customer to tell me I've ruined Christmas because we haven't got any Stella in stock will get the Edgeworth bow. You ruined Christmas!
Thank you.
Thank you. Glad to hear it. Fuck you and happy tidings. Mr. Wright.
Oh?
You do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over. Sweet. Better save it then.
Let's save that then, yeah.
Thanks for the hint, Edgeworth. Defense calls.
So it's funny, come out and bring out the real murderer. Well, we're gonna go for Gant, aren't we? Because we've got the cojones.
It was me! I did it! I'm sorry.
Fuck it. Let's take this. Let's take the... Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything? Everything. As the defender's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. Alright, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand.
Ali said, MAO, I don't know why that reminded me, but I went to the Yankee Candle store at Lakeside yesterday, bought too much, etc. The checkout lady said to me, Merry Christmas, and I've no idea why my brain decided it was right. I looked her dead in the eyes and said, You're welcome.
Alright, Mr. Gant.
Brother, please state your name and occupation. You've got this.
What is this, some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch.
Your name and
Brother?
occupation, sir.
Worthy, are you sure you want to do this?
Your name and occupation.
So, you want to play hardball, eh, brother? Please, Mr. Gant. Fine. My name's Damon Gant, brother. I'm the acting chief of police. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. Oh, righto. What's with that grim face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident, Oh, you mean that time when Lance's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already, brother. There are still some things unaccounted for. Damn right there is. Oh, like what? Like the role you played in all of this. Son, either you're very brave or you're very foolish. I fear no man. You are aware, of course, that the police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal?
Well, I mean, yeah, you're part of the police. That's the whole thing.
Are you, brother?
Brother!
Weapons? Sure, brother. Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that true? I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify. Well, that's terrible.
That's a fucking... What? Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
Don't worry, I'm not here to end your trial. Just remember, brother, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you. Very well, the witness may now begin his testimony. In the UK, if you say have a nice day, it just comes across as fuck you. I know we do have a nice day for arsehole customers. Yeah, no, have a nice day is like no one really means that in England.
No, I do say to people, like, if it's a Thursday or Friday, I say I hope you have a good weekend. But
yeah, that's genuine.
I would never say have a nice day to someone. That is such a weird UK thing. I would never say to someone.
Yeah, have I told you about what I had to say at Metrobank?
No.
So
Did you have to say have a Metro day?
No, so near the end of my time at Converso,
yeah.
one of the main reasons I quit is because we started taking calls from Metrobank when they first came to the UK.
Yeah.
And they're an American bank, right? So it's American customer service. So when you open up an account with them, they take a photo of you, and they have these big open days for their branches, and it's just way too fucking much.
Yeah.
And at the end of every single call with Metrobank, regardless of how awkward or shitty it was, I had to end it with "Have an amazing day." Yeah. But I never did it. What
did you say to me?
Yeah, I never did it. So I tried it a couple times, and I was just like, it doesn't sound genuine. It just doesn't. It's fucking cringe. So I didn't do it. So
thank you very much for calling, sir. You have an amazing day. America is, thank you very much for calling. You have an amazing day. It's not right.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't match, does it?
No.
I just didn't do it, and I kept failing all the calls because of that. It was like a minor infraction.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, you failed the customer miserably, but I'd never complete.
He'd always score a 9.5 out of 10, but because you didn't sign off, right?
No, like a 6, because it's me we're talking about here. so
A for effort, D for achievement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
have an amazing day. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it hurts. Right.
Americans say have a nice day and have a fucking gun for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Big assessment. Here we go, brother.
All right. As I recall, Neil and I requested him that day, brother. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with this forgery, brother.
Are you prepared to be fucking pressed on everything, Gant?
Oh, no. Is that when Doc was arrested? He was lying on the floor unconscious, brother. Oh, my spine.
Hey, Greybeard. Free guns.
Yay!
Hey, Greybeard's our resident Yank.
Indeed.
Greybeard, has anybody ever said to you, have an amazing day, and meant it completely unironically?
Oh yeah, that American customer service. We need to know.
Yeah, there's no weird slip-ups behind it. Just genuinely need to know if anybody in a customer service situation in America has asked you, or has said to you, have an amazing day. From any customer service experience, like a waiter on the phone, anything like that. Anything where they're really trying to be nice to you. Sorry, continue on.
When Emma said Neil flying, it seems Dork bumped his head. I see, everything seems pretty clear-cut. If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast.
Ooh, just how Edgeworth likes it. Ali said, yeah, actually, Stacey from the Waffle House, we're besties. Alright, so 9 instant, here we go. As we're going to question him that day. Hold it! Were you, actually, questioning him?
As I recall, the ceremony was held at the police department that day. Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic, brother. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up, too. That's probably what spooked Dark and made him run away like that.
Was the defendant, Lana Skye, also present in the room?
I don't quite remember.
Do you want to see it, Vaughn, do you want to see a giant teddy bear? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh,
Who's a buddy?
Hugo?
Who's a buddy?
Oh!
Who's a buddy? Who's a buddy? Who's a
Look
buddy?
at the Doge!
Oh, hey, buddy. Look at his smooshy face. Ooh, he's so smooshy. Hey, buddy. I get right up in the camera. Jesus. You ain't a star yet, boy. Sorry. I don't quite remember. Continue.
Yeah. At the very least, she wasn't there when Dark ran for it. We slipped up. That power outage didn't help either.
Hold it! The power outage happened after he escaped.
So the two of you ran immediately after him, right? That's right, but Dark made it to the elevator first. So New and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky, brother.
What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden. I got the shock of my life. Well, probably not as shocked as Neo was when that knife went into his heart, though, brother. Oh! I'm assuming he's gonna laugh. I know.
Man,
That's not funny.
that's a man died. A man a lot of people respected died.
When I went to my office, I found Lana there.
Hold it! Did you find Lana there?
Could you tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight, brother. Oh, Neil and that Suka were laying a heap on the floor, tagging up, touching dicks.
Died as he lived, draped in the arms of another man.
Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor. Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls. Lana and Emma. Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done, brother.
Oh, don't look at me with a fucking Renin gun. Nani?
I know. She had already arranged the crime scene.
Hold it!
Fucking arranged. Like, motherfucker, what are you talking about?
This dude.
How can you know that? Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved.
So that means you found the body near Lana's desk.
Docking!
Such a simple word.
Yeah, that's right. I think you said earlier, it was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor. Yes. Anyway, as you can see, I had nothing to do with this forgery.
Hold it! Yes, you fucking did. We found evidence. You fucking...
Yeah, so you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office? That's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how loud it must have felt. But moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable, no matter what the circumstances, brother.
Oh, are they?
Interesting. Interesting. Is that how it really went down?
Staring at the witness won't do you... Oh, staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright. Nani? If you're going to stare at anything, stare at this fucking cock. You better be staring off at the court record.
Worthy, always the smooth talker. But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lana did admit to forging evidence, but that can't be the whole truth. Somehow I've got to link Gant to the incident. Well, okay, so... Good call, good call.
Save scum time.
So, I mean,
This would be my first one. Hidden, found in Chief Gant's safe. Evidence for something, but what? Emma Sky's.
I think we need the context for that first.
Okay.
I'm thinking the pot because there was a piece of it hidden.
Final fragment found in Chief Gant's safe.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery, but I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself, brother. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office.
That's right.
Oh, we've got his ID number as well.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, we need to prove 77777 is his ID number, don't we?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Take this jar, for example. That's the blue badger you showed us earlier.
For fuck's sake, it's not the blue badger, it's a pot! It's a pot, they moved it at an angle, and it kind of looks like it's not the blue, it's not the same thing!
You grab the handles, you put your cock in it, it's a cock pot. A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe.
You illegally broke into my safe. Shit!
Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk. It was found where? You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
Oh, rabble.
Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this? Oh, here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy. So you admit to it then, that you were involved in the forgery? Oh, me, brother? Or do you mean you? What? Me? Why would I have anything to do with that?
It was 2 years ago.
Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. Oh shit, he's got us out on that one. He's got us on that one.
Crap.
Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too.
Do you want to swap out on the voice? How you doing?
Isn't that right, Righto? No, I'm fine. No, it's all good. It's just a little bit, you know.
However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation.
Worthy, my boy. Oh shit, it's changed. No detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment.
What?
What? You said to Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work. Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. My. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together, brother. Oh, here we go.
Here we fucking go.
Okay, he's starting to sweat.
Where we going, bitch?
Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list. For all I know, you could have planned them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Doc was convinced when they're worthless, there's no reason I participate in forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way, brother.
Ooh, that last line.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? When investigating the crime scene,
Did you plant evidence?
you should have been more careful to observe protocol. You do understand that I'm the chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Indeed, I believe I'll press charges so you won't make the same mistake again. Ah, fuck. My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that?
Today
is, well, you know...
It's my birthday.
Alright, Archie. Wait, what? It says judge.
All right, Archie. Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
well,
that's supposed to be Gant.
Yeah, it's... Alright, Archie, in return, though. I know. That place, right? What are these guys telepathic? What are they talking about?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wonder where my glove will go. Well, no, you could have planted in my office. Hold it! How the fuck do you know that?
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop making these ridiculous allegations. Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that.
Oh.
What? Oh, shit, man, you called me out? I don't even know, back in the day, I once broke into a cattle ranch and tipped a cow. Mr. Wright, what are you saying? Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry in the evidence, can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're gonna need it later.
Later? What are you talking about?
What else? I'm talking about when Rido's prints are found. What? Oh, of course they're gonna be found. Yes, if they're inside my safe, they would prove his investigation was illegal. Never faced anyone as slimy as this guy. Yeah, I mean, that is just the law, to be honest.
No.
Ellie's heading off for some sleep. Morning shifts at work. Because a good stream managed to fight more crime. Thank you. Excellent.
Thanks,
Thank
Ellie.
you very much. Once I'd man-rammed him within an inch of his life, I'd wipe dick on his t-shirt and say, "Have a nice day." I'm assuming we're talking about sleeping with Jason Statham. Fair enough.
Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of it. Oh, hold it!
What do you mean by that? This is all purely hypothetical, of course. But suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery, brother. If concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery, I'm not through speaking yet, Rido. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered. They were found after Dark was convicted. They were worthless.
Hold it!
Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation? It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have suddenly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced. Oh, how convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wouldn't that be convenient? Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Right. The chief is talking about a possibility. So long as you can't rule that out, your remarks, however clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time.
Tell me something I don't know. Come now, Rido. Think about it. There's no reason I participate in forgery.
Hold it!
How could you look me in the eye and say that? Because I'm innocent. Remember? Who was it that murdered Neil? I'm not sure I can care for the word murder here. But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye. Whoops. Well, now, do you see? Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
Hold it! I think
Oh
it
shit,
would.
I've moved my camera again. Hang on, sorry. There we go.
New cam, who dis? Sorry.
Yeah. Really, Chief Gant? At the very least, there is one very large benefit you reaped from all this. Oh, I wasn't there. What is this benefit, brother? That would, of course, be the position you have, Chief of Police. Oh. The resolution of the SO9 instance secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive. Oh, that's a good one, brother.
Gant's music is so fucking sinister.
Do you really think I'm that incompetent? What do you mean?
Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SO9 merely sped up the inevitable a little.
Is that true, Edgeworth?
Yes.
Ah.
He was going to be made chief anyway.
Ah!
Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at.
So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else.
Don't be silly-worthy. You know me better than that, brother. There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and I. There, it's out in the open now. Archie, would you mind if I changed my testimony a little?
But by all means, please do. I mean, fucking what?
I wouldn't be anyone else's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me.
Hold it! Say it.
Nothing in it for you?
Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl. Lana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you better think again.
You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone.
Be tough on crime, be tough on people. That's how I was raised.
You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though.
That's a good one, Worthy.
Could there have been something in it for him? Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone out? Well... So let's think. So he was going to get that chief of police position anyway.
Yeah.
So... But surely the forged evidence would have put him back a bit if they found out.
Yeah, it would have helped himself. Point out an
Oh yeah,
accomplice.
because of the book. We've got the book that says because of Edgeworth.
Yeah.
True, you might not help anyone out for their sake, but if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone.
Mr. Wright, it appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand.
That's not what I mean.
That's not
No,
what I'm going
that's
for at
not-
all.
no.
Nope.
Very well then. Who is this person you believe Chief Gant may have helped forge evidence?
Well, it would have been.
Lana?
Oh, yeah, because they really wanted to catch the serial killer.
Yeah.
And yeah, Lana Skye, and yeah, it was Lana Skye, yeah.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye, the defendant?
I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances. Emma Skye fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. Who would want to help her more than her own sister, Lana? And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit. There's the puppy coming up. Whoop.
Yeah, puppy's coming up.
Self-profit? What do you mean?
After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Skye was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant.
It's true.
But how would he profit from all this?
He would have been able to use the chief prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets?
Oh, wait. You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind.
God damn it, Judge! Admit it, Chief.
Admit it, Chief. You assisted Lana Skye in forging evidence. Your motive to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her.
You!
Right on, my boy. You have quite an imagination. Let me ask you something. What?
Just rearranging the puppy.
Do you have any proof of this, that I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing?
Lana. She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant.
I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture.
Unless that is also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Which one would that be?
Of course, I'm talking about
Detective Goodman.
the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her.
Worthy, you better watch that tongue of yours. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Excuse me? Why would I get hurt?
Just what do you mean?
What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement.
What?
What?
Rabble.
Order, I said order! Mr. Wright, you can't be serious.
You fucking lost it.
This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement enforcement agency to accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder. That's impossible.
Nothing's impossible, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Utrecht said in easier to understand language.
Don't fucking point this at me, Phoenix. It's too late, Mr. Wright. Nani? There's no turning back for us now.
It looks like he's the one who's decided to go through with this.
Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved in this murder?
The fucking... Good question.
Good question. Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
I see. Alright then. Let's see what Mr. Wright's got, and it better be good. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman.
It would be the login for the room, I would say. Because he's on the stand, we can get his number, I reckon.
IDs of all that entered the room. Yeah?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. This is the ID card list.
Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 7777777.
Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number.
It's your number.
It's your number.
What? How do you know that?
That safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code.
7 digits? You don't mean...
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 7777777. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. Oh,
Look
she's
at
mad
him!
now.
Arrgh!
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Order, order! Chief Gant, what do you have to say? Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations.
And I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card.
Chief Gant, so you admit it. You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime.
Oh.
What about it? I'm chief of police, brother, whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. What's the difference? I can go anywhere I want.
Tell me, when you entered the room, were you alone?
I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room.
Except on a Tuesday night, you know what I'm talking
David
about.
Goodman wouldn't happen to have happened to be with you that day, would he?
Of course not. Why would he be?
Oh, look at the twitchy eyebrow as well. He's like, yeah.
I hadn't seen him in days.
You hadn't seen him in days, Chief Gant? I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
He's the investigator in charge of the SL9 case. To move the evidence, they would have needed to go to his locker to do it.
Exactly.
No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met with the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime.
Evidence from the past case brought back to his office by Gant's request? No.
No, that's
Half-written,
Meekins.
outdated.
No.
Extremely thin rubber
Is
glove.
it the case file for the SL9 incident?
No, it doesn't really say who bought it.
No, as in the transfer date.
Trial
think
data.
Yeah.
Investigators. Closed. I don't know. This is SL9's house. Is found against desk. No. Stabbed in the back. Security room evidence. Found a bloody handprint on Marshall's own locker. Only the assigned detective's prints can unlock it?
No.
Found at the crime scene wrapped with a small tag attached. Fuck. Victim's memo in the car trunk.
Look at the list again.
What list? This list?
The login list for the evidence room. Oh yeah, Bruce Goodman, yeah. Mm. I think it might be the case file itself. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
Oh, okay. On that day, I had to go to see Chief Gant.
Detective Goodman had to go see Chief Gant. Oh! I know what it is. I know what it is. Shut the fuck up. I know what it is. Shut the fuck up. Everyone shut the fuck up.
What?
Shut the fuck up. It's this. Can only be submitted to the Chief of Police. It's Goodman's lost item report.
Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime.
Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it.
So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report. He would have had to give that report to the Chief of Police.
You're in possession of the report. Which means you can't be sure if he filed it.
He filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day.
He needed to?
Yes, to transfer the evidence out.
Oh.
Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room.
I accompanied him.
There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Hold on, let me just guess what you're gonna say next. I told the chief of police. The chief of police murdered poor Goodman.
Exactly.
But wait. The chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card. Yes.
Damn it, Judge!
Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort.
Ha ha! Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. Yet, you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body.
No.
Oh, what a defeated animation!
Oh shit.
Chief Gant, you did it.
The murder was most likely a spur-of-the-moment crime, for no one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body, of course.
You're forgetting, Mr. Wright, that the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office, the prosecutor office's parking lot. How did he manage to move it there?
I was at the police department the entire day, you know.
And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony.
Everyone except me, it seems.
Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth brought back to his office by Gant's request. So he somehow transported the body in a car at the same time he gave this to someone to give to Edgeworth. This is my guess.
I had a great one, guys. Cheers, gotta go. Alright, see you later, Dad.
Hey,
Have
no
a good day
worries.
tomorrow. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal.
Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey, you! Take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so.
Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time I thought it was a useless clue that was just taking up space.
Hell yeah.
How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence.
To move the victim's body, Chief Gant used this. This is how he moved Detective Goodman's body.
I fucking got it, mate. I got it.
What's that? A screwdriver? But what does that have to do with this case?
Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here?
It's here because... Ah! No, I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office.
But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to.
You mean I...
The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car.
Rabble.
Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car? Yes, unless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief? Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye.
Oh my God.
Order! What's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations?
Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office.
Look at this photograph.
This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite.
It's a photo of the body being taken from the trunk.
Chief Gant, please say something. I believe your time's up. My time's up? Sorry, Righto, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. We have to get going if we're going to make it in time for the early bird special.
But the cross-examination isn't finished yet.
Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
Weapons?
Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now.
No.
What? That is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered.
So, you're going to just run away after all of this?
Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now.
Well,
You think I'd lie and dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof. Get it over with.
I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright? Your Honor?
Do you have any concrete proof?
Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Skye dispose of the body? Do I have any concrete proof? Let's have a look.
Or should we end it there?
Oh, it is 10:10.
We've got next Tuesday, and there's no way it's going to take the entire stream.
Yeah, no, we've got next Tuesday. Yeah, let's end it there.
We can do it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody that is watching. If you're watching in the future, head on over to the Twitch channel. Make sure to give us a follow, where we stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays if we can. Make sure to follow us on... Hey, kids, do you like memes? Follow us on Twitter and join the Discord as well, where this lovely man up here makes dank memes from the streams. And you can only catch them there, apart from if someone steals them and posts them elsewhere. But if that's the case, that's fine. It's just spreading the memeage.
Yeah, spread the love.
We will be back on Thursday to continue Resident Evil 3, where that might be wrapping up, which will be exciting.
Yeah, I think you're playing on, yeah, so...
it should be the last bit, because we've just got the Magnum, and, and she's just been cured from the virus thing, so I don't see us not finishing that on Thursday. But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, Vaughn, say goodbye.
See you later, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.